me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, gotta fill up.
Yo, what's going on, good people? And welcome back to the Juggernaut Show. I am here with Leo, and we are here to preview and predict AEW New Japan Forbidden Door for 2023, which Forbidden Door is going to be this Sunday. And man, there's a lot of matches on this card, man. And AEW, man, they're hitting on all cylinders right now. I mean, we got CM Punk back in AEW. We got Kenny Omega in the Elite, which, you know, Omega wasn't on Dynamite last night. But still, I mean, we got a lot of things going on with the Elite and Kenny Omega. We got Jeff Hardy back in AEW, which is, you know, he's been back for a little bit. But, you know, we got so many. AEW's hitting on all cylinders right now, which, man, there's so much to discuss with AEW. And, you know, of course, they got Collision and, you know, still they got Rampage. But, man, Forbidden Door this Sunday. Leo, what's your level of excitement for the show, and what matches are you looking most forward to?
I think as far as my rating, I think this definitely has all the potential in the world to be a good 7, 8 out of 10 show for me. I think the match I'm looking forward to is obviously Bryan Danielson versus Okada, and then we have Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay. I think those are the two matches that I'm looking forward to the most. I think those just definitely are dream matches for a lot of people, even though we've seen one of them many times before. But I think for any Bryan Danielson fan, I think this is the dream match of all dream matches that we wanted to see from him.
Most definitely. I'm really looking forward to the show. I think, yeah, Okada and Danielson, like, once I saw that match announced, like take my money, AEW.
Bro, I got goosebumps when I seen
take my money,
AEW.
like, take my money. And also when I saw Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay, you know, this is their second match. You know, they had their first match back at Wrestle Kingdom this year, which was amazing. Like, that was a very brutal match. That was one of my top matches of the year, which I think, who knows, this match could
top that.
Also, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with CM Punk on this show. You know, he's in the Owen Hart tournament.
Yeah.
As well as I'm looking forward to seeing what the BCC do. That's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, let's quit wasting time. Let's get started with these predictions. So the first match of the night we're going to talk about is, so we got the kickoff, or no, we got the, what's it called? The 0 hour. We got Athena going up against Billy Starks. And also they got other matches on the Owen Hart tournament, or the Owen Hart tournament here, which those don't start later on till like that next week. But yeah, so we got Athena and Billy Starks. I'm gonna say that you know, since, you know, Athena, you know, she won the Ring of Honor Women's Championship, you know, she's been really dominant. You know, I've been liking what she's been doing, even though I haven't been watching Ring of Honor on a consistent basis. She's been doing pretty good. I think I'm not sure if Billy Starks is actually completely signed to AEW yet, but I think after this, yeah, she'll definitely be signed to AEW. I think this is going to be kind of like a show and out party for Billy Starks here to see what she's like. I mean, I already know what she's like, but you know, like Leo and other people then like that really don't know what she's like and stuff. You know, how she is in the ring. I mean, she has been on some like dark tapings and like Ring of Honor stuff, but other than that, she hasn't really been on anything main AEW wise. Yeah. I say Athena wins here. I think she's definitely one person who could definitely win this tournament. Like, let me go back to see who's like all in this tournament, to be honest. Let me see here. So, I mean, yeah, like on Dynamite or like on Rampages. Actually, let me let's predict these matches as well for the Rampage. So we got Anna Jay and Sky Blue.
I got Sky Blue winning that one.
I got Sky Blue winning that one. And I guess why not? Let's predict the Britt Baker and Ruby Soho.
I think Britt's gonna win that, but I think since they kind of been feuding a little bit, I think Ruby will probably cost her her match, something like that.
Yeah, I think Britt would definitely win that.
I think the thing with Sky Blue, she's definitely somebody that could benefit by winning this entire tournament because I think she's definitely been getting a push as of late. So I
Mhm.
definitely think she's somebody I could see going the distance the entire tournament.
And then also this Saturday we have Nyla Rose and Willow Nightingale. I definitely think that Willow Nightingale
Yeah,
is going to take
she's
the win
another
over
one.
Nyla.
I'll get to her when we get to her match. I'll talk to her about that.
And then so now we can talk about Athena and Billy Starks. Who so I definitely think, like I said, Athena is going to beat Billy Starks here.
Yeah, I think Athena for me as well. I think definitely Athena has revitalized and rejuvenated her career since being part of Ring of Honor. She is pretty much like holding it down on the women's side of things in that and as far as that goes. She's definitely has a new attitude, and I love it. The newfound aggression that she's been showing, I love to see it. This is what we've been should have seen years ago, even when she was part of WWE. If we would have got this um, version of her, I think people would have definitely clinged on to her.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, but yeah, so you picked Athena, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Athena.
Okay, there we go. And also, so this next match is on the regular card, but I don't have a graphic for it. But we got Adam Cole going up against Filthy Tom Lawler.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, well, I don't. I mean, I've seen a few of Tom Lawler's matches and stuff. You know, like with the his outfit he wears is like with those like cut off jeans and stuff. Like his outfit is like definitely different that he does. I've seen some of his matches in New Japan. I'm not too familiar with him. I'm gonna say that Adam Cole ends up winning here,
yeah,
because like they're trying to build that and make him seem really dominant. Because he's gonna be in a tag team with Adam Cole. I mean, he's gonna be tag team with himself. No, sorry, he's gonna be a tag team with MJF in the Eliminator tournament, which is gonna be
the AEW World Title Eliminator Tournament.
yeah,
Yeah,
tag team title Eliminator tournament, which is gonna be very interesting.
yeah.
Um,
Bro, I bet if they win the entire thing and win the titles, that's gonna be something. That's gonna be wild
that would be definitely very interesting. I'm
because
gonna
they
say that
love that
they love to do stuff like that. They
these
do.
coexist tag teams.
But I'm gonna say that Adam Cole ends up winning here. What about you, Leo?
I also have Adam Cole winning because I think you do want to keep him looking strong, especially if him and MJF are going to be crossing paths for that title, for the AEW title very soon. So I definitely think you want to keep building momentum before that match
Mm-hmm.
on both sides.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. So next match is on the actual show. Oh, there we go. Bam. So I don't have these really in any particular order.
No.
But first match we're gonna be talking about here is on the actual card. We got the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. We got Kenny Omega defending the title against Will Ospreay. And like I
Man,
said earlier, they
man.
had a match back at Wrestle Kingdom. They had a match back at Wrestle Kingdom, which was a banger match. Like I said, that's one of my top matches of the year so far. I say that Will Ospreay ends up taking the title here. But I've been
Mm,
hearing rumors that Kenny Omega he wants to bring the IWGP United States title, strictly to AEW and stuff. But I don't know. I just feel like Will Ospreay kind of wants to get this like redemption story. He wants to, get
yeah.
redemption on what happened at Wrestle Kingdom. So yeah, give me Will Ospreay to win here.
This is probably where it's gonna be a different. I have Kenny Omega retaining because it seems like the way they've been booking the feud, it seems like Will Ospreay has definitely been getting the upper hand on Kenny, if you could say that. And I can also agree with your saying is because he is sort of, you could say he's on this redemption arc of him trying to redeem himself after what happened at Wrestle Kingdom. But I think this will be an even better story if he was to do this. He loses, enters the G1, wins the G1, and becomes IWGP World Champion.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the bigger story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, but I'm gonna go with Will Ospreay. And you said Kenny Omega.
Yeah, Kenny Omega.
I think it's definitely gonna be an interesting match.
Yeah,
And like I said, I mean,
it can go either way.
it can go either way because like this isn't like a traditional like AEW pay per view. This is like a joint pay per view. So
Yeah,
these a lot of these matches can go either way. And who knows? Maybe my prediction might change. Before Forbidden Door on Sunday.
yeah,
Before the 0 hour. So yeah, who knows? But yeah, we'll move on to the next match, which we have is
Oh,
the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. We got Jungle Boy Jack Perry going up against the IWGP champion Sonata. And this is going to be a very interesting match. I mean, Sonata, I was very surprised when he won the World IWGP World Championship. Like I was super surprised. Um, but I'm not too familiar with his work either. Like I don't watch
I mean, he did some
AEW.
stuff in
I mean, I don't
Impact, I
watch New
believe.
Japan on a consistent basis. I mean,
He
I
did
watch
do a
it
little
like
stuff in
big pay
Impact.
per views. Yeah, he did a little bit of stuff on Impact. I watch out there, but like, I'm happy like that they gave him the title because like he's really deserving of the IWGP World Championship. And I think for Jungle Boy, this is definitely gonna be a showing out party for him. Like you said in your predictions, Leo. Um, because I definitely don't think that they're going to give it. I mean, they could give it to Jungle Boy, but I don't think they're going to give it to him here.
No, this
Um,
is me personally. This is kind of the same position we saw last year with Orange Cassidy when he faced Will Ospreay. People were like anybody but him, but he surprised a lot of fans, and he put up a great match with Will Ospreay. And I think the same thing could be said for Jungle Boy. My thing is with him. I think he's just not at that level to where he should be challenging for a title of that caliber yet. He's just not there. He's a good wrestler, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think he is there at that point where he can challenge for one of the New Japan's titles. I figured I would have been personally fine if they would have done Hook because Hook, he could definitely go the distance with somebody. And the thing is, Sonata hasn't really been beaten, so it's like, how can we take Jungle Boy serious going up against a competitor like that?
Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, I got Sonata, and we both got Sonata winning there. Okay.
Yeah, Sonata.
And then the next match we're going to be talking about. So we got a 6-man tag team match. We got the Leisuki Gods. That's what they're calling the team. So Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Minoru Suzuki going up against Sting, Darby Allin, and team member to be announced. Which the member that will be announced, they'll be announced on this Saturday's
Rampage.
Collision.
Oh, Collision.
AEW
Right?
Yeah, they'll be announced on Collision this Saturday. I've been hearing a lot of rumors that could be like, a legend that Chris Jericho that has had past, a run-in with, could be in WWE or AEW. I mean, sorry, not AEW, sorry, WCW
WCW.
or ECW even.
Yeah.
Because
We have him
he has had a stint in ECW. I've been hearing rumors about it being like Goldberg, which, oh dear God, I hope it's not.
Please
Goldberg.
don't. Please no.
don't. Please don't. But
no.
I've been hearing like everywhere it's gonna be Goldberg.
I've been hearing Goldberg. I've been hearing Ryback. Oh my God! Please no. Me personally, I think it should be a New Japan guy. I think they should do Tetsuya Naito. I think he would be a good fit for this because I don't think he has a match right now. So I think that would be a good fit. Because
I'm pretty sure he has had a match with Naito before, when Jericho was a part of New Japan.
Anybody but Ryback and Goldberg, I'm fine with. Just don't.
But either way, I think it's going to be the team of Sting, Darby Allin, and the mystery partner to be announced. Which I think, I just have a feeling that it is going to be Goldberg.
That's what they usually do. Usually, people that be announced as TBA, the team always wins, or the opponent usually wins.
Yeah.
So it's like that's just how it is.
Yep. And I have a feeling that Sammy Guevara, he's kind of starting to kind of split apart, turn babyface. Kind of get away from the JAS.
Yeah.
He's trying to get away from Jericho because people are cheering.
I think we're
more.
gonna see that.
People, ever since that Fair 4 match, people have been starting to cheer more now. They've been starting to kind of treat Sammy Guevara as a babyface. So, yeah.
Yeah, because I think now that he is, I wouldn't say he's a face yet, but I think now with the announcement of him being a father, I think that's definitely impacting him in a good way. And now he's going to turn a new leaf and, try to make amends and correct all the wrongs he has made, all the enemies he's made in AEW. But the first step that he has to do is get from where it all started, where he was part of the inner circle. And then, everything else like that. So I think we will see a face turn for Chris Jericho from Sammy Guevara, because I do think they could book this match or book a feud between these two, and then maybe have them face it all out this year.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. And then the next match we're going to be talking about is the men's tournament. This is a quarterfinal match. We got CM Punk going up against Satoshi Kojima. I was hoping that we would get CM Punk and Kenta, but I mean,
Kenta didn't want to do it, apparently.
I guess I'll take Kojima. CM Punk's gonna win here. I mean, just
CM Punk, do you have to say anything at this point? CM Punk is winning.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I don't have to say anything. That CM Punk is gonna be winning. I mean, Punk. I mean, it's great to see him back on AEW television. I mean, whether it's positive or negative, it's good to see him back, because he's always good, and to have him in the wrestling business.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just gonna happen.
Positive or negative.
It's just gonna happen. CM Punk is winning, because it's like, you look at the tournament. I think he's somebody that could go all the way, and I do think he's another opponent that we could be seeing face MJF in the near future. Now that he's back, we've seen him with the bag, and say he's still the champion.
And also with the boots around him, he goes like, I'm not putting these down until somebody, shows me that they're worthy of filling these shoes, to be the man in AEW. So yeah, just kind of have a feeling that CM Punk and MJF could maybe be facing at AEW All Out. Yeah, probably All Out.
Yeah, I could see that happening, because it's just like, I see him winning the entire tournament. I mean, we don't know yet. I have to see how everything looks, but it's an early prediction. I could see CM Punk winning it, and then he can use that as leverage to say, well, I won this tournament, and he could use that as leverage to show MJF that I went through all of this just to prove that I'm the better champion.
Let me check out this tournament really quick here. Let me pull it up here. I don't have the graphic on here, but let me see. So we got CM Punk going up against Satoshi Kojima. Okay, so that's on Sunday. We got Roderick Strong going up against Samoa Joe, which I definitely think Samoa Joe is going to take that. Which is going to be on the June 29th AEW Collision. So I think Samoa Joe is going to be facing Punk in the second round. And then we got Juice Robinson and Ricky Starks on the other side. I definitely think Ricky Starks is going to be the one to move on. Actually, I don't know.
I think Ricky Starks, because I think he's a guy that I think that just would benefit. If it's not CM Punk, I could see him being like a second pick, because I definitely think he could benefit by using a win like this.
And then we got Dustin Rhodes and Powerhouse Hobbs, which I think that Powerhouse Hobbs is going to go to move on.
Powerhouse.
Yeah, so.
But we could see the finals. We could see that the finals. I think would be cool to see a CM Punk versus Samoa Joe in the finals.
Well, they can't go to the finals because they're on the same side of the bracket.
They'll
be, because Punk and Samoa Joe, they're going to be facing each other in the next round, which I think that Punk will beat them there, which that could possibly lead to a feud.
Yeah,
that can lead to a feud between Samoa Joe and Punk, because we've been hearing rumors about them feuding with each other.
So that could be a way to propel that feud, because if CM Punk beats Samoa Joe might not like it. He could cost him in the finals, or even cost him the next match or whatever.
True. Okay, so we'll move on to the next match, which we have is the AEW International Championship on the line. I thought this was going to end up being a one-on-one match, but hey, I'm here for it. So we got Orange Cassidy defending the AEW International Championship against Daniel Garcia's Shibata and Zack Sabre Jr. Damn, man, this match is going to be fire. I have a feeling that Orange Cassidy is going to be losing the title soon, but I don't think he's going to be here. He's not losing the title here. I think it's going to be to more of like an AEW guy. I mean, Daniel Garcia, he's an AEW guy.
I just don't see it happen for Daniel. I'm sorry.
And also, Daniel Garcia, he wants to get that ROH Pure title back, even though he is a sports entertainer. So I could definitely see them kind of canceling each other out. But yeah, Orange Cassidy, OC, he's retaining the title here.
Yeah, I say the same thing, Orange Cassidy. But usually AEW like to pull these swerves and have a little title change here and there. We've seen it. And I feel like if it was to happen, I just don't see this being it. But if they were to give it to anybody, imagine if somebody from New Japan winning the title and then taking it to New Japan and defending it, since it was really called the international title. So
Mm-hmm.
by technicality, you could have somebody win and defend it on their soil, and then they could do AEW and New Japan. They just go back and forth here and there.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. So, next match we're going to talk about is we got the AEW Women's World Championship on the line. We got Toni Storm defending the title against the Willow Nightingale. She is the New Japan Strong Women's Champion. This match is going to be fun. You know, a lot of people are
Yeah,
getting behind Willow Nightingale. You know, she's on Ring of Honor. She's on New Japan a lot. You know, she's been on AEW television, you know, trying to help out people like Sky Blue and, you know, all, you know, these baby faces, you know, Britt Baker and even people like that. And of course, Toni Storm, you know, she's a part of that. What's that faction called? What's her?
the Outcast.
Yeah, the Outcast. Yeah, I couldn't remember the faction there for a minute. Toni Storm's going to be retaining the title here. I mean, this is going to be kind of like a coming out party for Will Nightingale.
Yeah,
See what she's really about. See if she's really about that type of style. I think this is going to be a fun match.
yeah.
Um,
Because I kind of agree with you. I do have Tony retaining, but if I feel like I said, if they were to have a titles change, I feel like this could be the match where they could do a title change.
mm-hmm,
Because I think of the history that Willow could have if you look at it from that standpoint. She could be the first woman to hold two titles in AEW because she's holding a New Japan title and an AEW title simultaneously. That's going to put on a different stratosphere if you think about it. I think this is, like you said, it's going to be a coming out party for her because I do think within the next year she should be an AEW Women's World Champion.
mm-hmm, most definitely. And um, she's like more of like AEW, like kind of like homegrown talent as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We'll move on to the next match, which we have is the AEW World Championship. I don't think this is going to be the main event here. I don't think
No.
this is going to be the main event. So we got MJF defending the title against Hiroshi Tanahashi. MJF, you know, he said that he wasn't going to be no showing. He said he's going to not show up at the show. He didn't want to face these like indie guys, you know, who think they're, you know, professional wrestlers. Like he's just gonna no show at the show.
They said no.
But Adam Cole is saying, hey, you know, are you a coward? And MJF says, no, he's not a coward. He says he'll end up showing up and defending the title. So basically, Adam Cole tricked him twice, and also he has to be in a tag team with Adam Cole. And Adam Cole goes
How
like,
far?
hey, he said, good luck, partner. And you know, everything got turned on Adam Cole there. I mean, got turned on MJF there. I think MJF ends up retaining here.
Yeah.
He's going to end up retaining by like some, you know, by cheating some way.
Using the ring or something.
Yeah, using the ring or something like that. You know,
I
maybe
also have
causing a
MJF.
count out or disqualification or something like that. But MJF is winning here.
I also have MJF. It's crazy to think that Tanahashi, he competed for the AEW World Title last year and he's doing it again. Honestly, I could see him challenging for every year. And for Ben Door, I don't know if they'll do that, but it seems like that's the route that they're going is every year he's challenging whoever the AEW World Champion is just to lose. It's just like Tanahashi, we know he can put up some great matches. We've seen the match he put up with John Moxley last year for the title. They tore the house down. It was brutal, hard hitting from start to finish. And I think this is another case of that. I think this could be a very hard hitting match. I think this is definitely going to be a match that people are probably going to tune into just to see how it plays out. But I just think MJF is going to retain that title. I don't see him dropping it anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. And then the next match we have here is we got a 10-man tag team match. We got the Blackpool Combat Club and Shoto Umino and Satoshi
To catch that.
Takeshita, yeah. Going up against the Elite, Eddie Kingston and Tomohiro Ishii. I'm going to say that the Blackpool Combat Club win. Why not? Let's say they win here. And
Yeah.
I feel like Shoto Umino and I mean Takesha. Well, he'll still be staying with AEW and stuff. And Tomohiro Ishii, he'll go back to New Japan. But I have a feeling that the BCC will end up continuing the story, and they'll have a blood and guts match, like on a Dynamite.
Yeah, that's the same route I'm going in because I think Blackpool, since they did lose 2 weeks ago to the Elite, I do think they're going to get their win back here, and then we can continue to build that story and finally culminate at Blood and Guts, like you said, and I think we can finally put a nail on the coffin of this feud between the Elite and Blackpool, and they could go on and do other things. We could probably see the Elite go up against House of Black again. We could see Blackpool go up against the House of Black. We can see different things going from there.
And we can have seen some other guys go to do single stuff, whatever
Exactly.
they want to go with, whatever direction they want to go with. But yeah, Blackpool Combat kind of wins.
Same.
And then the next match we have here, which is probably, I feel like it's going to be the main event after what they were teasing last night, how they were teasing this. We got Bryan Danielson going up against Kazuchika Okada. This match is going to be amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
As much as I'm a big fan of Bryan Danielson, I think that he's going to end up losing here. I think that Okada is going to win. What about you, Leo?
I also think Okada is going to win. I think Bryan Danielson doesn't have a problem doing the job for Okada. I think this is a dream match that a lot of people wanted to see, and we're finally getting it. These two are going to tear the house down. I think this is going to probably be a 30-minute match between these two, honestly. A 30-minute match between these two.
I feel like it could be a 60-minute match.
Probably.
I mean,
that's even better. Even better. But
30,
either way,
60-minute match, yeah.
Either way, I do think Bryan Danielson
I feel like
will
60
lose.
minutes might be a little too long because people's attention spans. I'll say 30. I'll say 30-minute match.
30, because I said, 30 is probably good. But I do think Okada's going to win because I think, here's the thing. You look at the entire card, New Japan aren't really getting wins like that. So if they want to have like that one person outside of the title pictures, because we know those are pretty much predetermined. Those aren't going to happen. No, those titles aren't changing hands. So if you think outside of that, what's a match that's on the card and you think AEW wrestler could actually lose? This is that match. I think this is one of those matches where a New Japan person can win the match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely. And also, these New Japan guys, they're used to going the distance. They're used to, having these long matches. Because if you watching more like WWE and like AEW and stuff, you don't see these like really long 30, 40-minute matches with all their matches. I feel like that's the way that a lot of their matches go.
Only a few wrestlers that you could come across in WWE or AEW that can go the distance like that. John Moxley can go the distance. Rollins, Reigns.
Omega,
Omega,
Danielson,
just Adam Cole.
Most definitely. So, that's how New Japan does a lot of stuff, and a lot of their stuff is hard hitting. More strong style. They do a lot of chops. They do a lot of the, they don't pull back on a lot of their stuff.
That's a place
they give you.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised I've never seen Gunther or Walter in New Japan because I think he would go crazy there.
I feel like he's done a lot of UK stuff, but
but never New Japan.
I don't think he's ever done New Japan. I've seen him here in Iowa before at Wrestling Revolver, so I was pretty cool. He was a lot bigger then. He had a lot.
Yeah, because he lost the weight. He went through a whole transformation, like weight transformation.
Yeah, but it was still cool seeing Gunther or Walter, doing all those chops that he was doing. Man, crazy. But yeah, that was our AEW New Japan Forbidden Door 2023 predictions. I'm excited for the show. AEW, they never disappoint with their pay-per-views. It's going to be a long show, but hey, I don't mind it being a long show because AEW doesn't do pay-per-views every single month. So I'm fine with it. And then the next pay-per-view that we'll be getting for AEW is AEW All In, which is going to be in August, at the end of August. I think August 27th, I believe.
Something like that. Yeah.
August 27th.
Then we will get All Out.
But they haven't announced anything for All Out, so
they're not going to probably announce anything until probably like late next month or even August itself.
Yeah, I probably like late July. That's why I think they'll announce it.
Yeah,
and then also we got the Ring of Honor pay-per-view coming up next month. We got Death Before Dishonor, which is like sometime in July. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's in July.
But yeah, so much in wrestling. This is a hot time. In wrestling. The summer. This is like summer of punk. Summer of MJF. We got a lot of summers here. This is
Yeah, and then
this is fun.
you got that on the AEW side, and then you got Money in the Bank next weekend, and then you
Yeah, Money in
have
the Bank next weekend. Like you got the Civil War going on between the Bloodline and all that. That's
and
gonna be fun to
Solo
watch.
and everybody, and then you got not too long after, like August 5th, the first week in August, you got SummerSlam, and then you have to build to the next show, which I believe is
Payback.
Payback, and then you also have the return of none other than Fastlane.
That's in October.
Yeah, October. So yeah,
Okay, gotcha. But yeah, that was our
so you kind of get an
prediction.
idea.
Those are our predictions for AEW New Japan Forbidden Door. Like I said, Leo, go ahead and tell where they can subscribe to you. Go to, in your social media platforms.
Yeah, so my channel is Kicking It with Leo. I do wrestling content, horror content, and gaming content pretty much on every day of the week. We're on a road to 600. That's our next milestone that we're trying to hit, but the ultimate goal is 1K. We're 580 subscribers right now, so we're 20 subscribers away from 600. So if you guys are new, you love wrestling, you love horror, you love gaming, you love all three, this is the channel for you. Your subscription matters. Please, please, please go subscribe to the channel.
Most definitely go subscribe to Kicking It with Leo. And also, if this is your first time here on my channel, hit that subscribe button here on Juggernaut 097's channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Also, turn on the notification button to know every time I go live and every time I make a video like a retro review or a prediction or a vlog or any type of thing. So definitely turn on the notification bell, subscribe, hit the like button, go down in the comments in the live chat. Tell me what you guys are predicting to win, what your thoughts for Forbidden Door, and what you guys want to see on my channel, because I love hearing your feedback. Some different type of videos. We got a top 10 video for Money in the Bank cash-ins coming out sometime. Well, we're going to be recording the video tomorrow, but we will bring it out later on throughout the weekend sometime, or probably have it out tomorrow sometime during the day. So definitely stay tuned for that. But yeah, as it goes for Kicking It with Leo and Juggernaut 007, we will see you guys in the next video, whatever that may be. Peace out.
Peace out, everybody.